What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. When was the Constitution written? 1787. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life. Liberty. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes, taxation without representation. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. Who makes federal laws? Congress. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. What major event happened on September 11, 2001, in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. The idea of self-government is in the first three words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of speech. Freedom of religion.
What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance.
The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts.
What is the capital of your state? Austin.
Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Agriculture. Secretary of Commerce. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15th. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Rhode Island. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves, Emancipation Proclamation. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court.
Who is the governor of your state now? Greg Abbott.
What does the President's cabinet do? Advises the President. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. In what month do we vote for President? November. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. Who vetoes bills? The President. We elect a president for how many years? 4. When must all men register for the selective service? At age 18. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House.
What is the political party of the president now? Republican Party.
What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Give up loyalty to other countries. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. Name one U.S. territory. Puerto Rico. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. How many amendments does the Constitution have? 27. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. Christmas. New Year's Day. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What did Martin Luther King, Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. War of 1812. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What are the 2 major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6.
Name your U.S. representative. Nathaniel Moran, Dan Crenshaw, Keith Self, Pat Fallon, Lance Gooden, Jake Elsey, Lizzie Fletcher, Morgan Luttrell, Al Green, Michael McCall, August Pfluger, Craig Goldman, Ronnie Jackson, Randy Weber, Monica De La Cruz, Veronica Escobar, Pete Sessions, Sylvester Turner, Jody Arrington, Joaquin Castro, Chip Roy, Troy Nels, Tony Gonzalez, Beth Van Dyne, Roger Williams, Brandon Gill, Michael Cloud, Henry Cuellar, Sylvia Garcia, Jasmine Crockett, John Carter, Julie Johnson, Mark Vesey, Vicente Gonzalez, Greg Cassar, Brian Babin, Lloyd Doggett, Wesley Hunt.
Name one state that borders Canada. Maine.
What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump.
What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. Who was the first president? George Washington. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there is one star for each state.
Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? John Cornyn.